Hello lads and lasses and welcome. Today we're checking the announcement of Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity. This is my first time doing this kind of video, so let's dive in and see how it goes. Today we are thrilled to announce our next expansion, Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, and its release date. It launches on October 28th, and like the previous two expansions, will bring with it a year of story chapters and 3 major content updates. You can get an overview of what to expect from our 6th expansion on the official page, and we will be sharing tons of additional details between now and launch. So we have like 3 months more or less for news coming every now and then, every week. I hope it's every week. And we have the trailer. Okay, let's check it out.
Whatever the Inquest are searching for, we need to find it first.
These fools have no idea the power that's buried here. The ley energies on Castora flow in abundance. The wildlife is vicious. Finding the future requires exceptional vision. We will use every tool at our disposal. After this is done, they'll remember us forever.
What would you sacrifice for power? Okay, and the pre-order? Yeah, if you want, be cautious. I wouldn't recommend to pre-order games. Any game. Just if you're not sure if you want to play it, just wait until they launch it and see how it goes and check reviews. And if you decide to play it, then buy it then. If not, well, you're free to pre-order if you want. But it's like $50. This is deluxe. Okay. So let's check the video a little bit. So we start the video with ships, pirate ships. Okay.
We need to find it first.
Necromancer, maybe. We know for sure from another post that necromancers will get ritualist as an elite spec. I suppose this character will show. No, they didn't show, right? And the spirit during the trailer. But now comes a shot. Oh, yes. The waves. I like this. I think it's the first time they showed this kind of waves in game. Maybe in Jantir Wilds. I'm not sure. That's something new. And then we have an island called like Casot.
These fools have no idea the power that's buried here. The ley energies on Castora.
Castora. Okay. So a new island called Castora. We have Inquest. I suppose these fools. It's been a while since we saw the Inquest. They were studying dragon energy, but since that problem has been solved, now they are checking line energy. But isn't line energy being controlled by Aurin? So we will have plenty of nature. Being an island, it appears in the world map now. But a full expansion, 2 maps in an island, I don't remember any island enough to cover 2 maps. Unless we have plenty of water content. Who knows? But it's full of nature. And here we have the Necromancer. What I suppose. But it has no skills. No. We know it's a ritualist, but no skills? Besides the weapon?
Finding
And we
the
have a grab.
future requires exceptional vision.
Okay. Elementalist. With a box. Okay. Something with money. And what is this?
We
And this is Mesmer. Okay. They are going for the Indiana Jones vibe, I suppose. Explorer. Engineer? Maybe? For the color scheme, this is for me an engineer. But what is this? I don't know. So I suppose 3 elite specialization showcase, 4 with the Necromancer.
We will use every tool at our disposal. After this is done,
What is that? I don't know. It's a temple? A Sarah building? Hey, Vidlog, welcome. Our new friend from the last 2 expansions. And what is that rock? Indiana Jones moment? No, but it's not Persian.
this is done.
It's just
They'll remember us forever.
okay, it doesn't show too much. Let's check. Adventure on an unknown island. Tyria's leaders are anxious about rumors of covert Inquest voyages launched in search of Castora, an island so remote that it's long been thought to be inaccessible, or even non-existent. The risks involved prevent all but the most tenacious and perhaps foolhardy of pursuers from investigating the Inquest plan. So this is a remote island. I suppose it doesn't appear in the map now. Then, because maybe from, I think it's from Elona, a little bit to the northwest, you can see the tip of an island. Maybe it's that place, as the map stands right now. Your race to discover the Inquest plot will lead you across 2 new open-world regions at launch, each filled with magical energies and strange creatures. Okay, the crabs, the dog alligator, what the fuck, it's so weird. Okay, 2 additional maps will open as the story continues over the course of a year. For Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, we will be releasing story chapters differently than we've done for the previous 2 expansions. To read about this, oh yeah, and this post that they link here, they told us that the first quarterly update won't have any story. We will have to wait to the second update. It will be like 6 months after the launch. This can be quite harsh for some players. Let's see how it goes. And the art direction for this game is really good. I have my critics about the overuse of color saturation. It's too saturated for me. I will tone down a little bit the colors, but the art is really good. They haven't changed it since the beginning. Quality, top notch. Some expansion features. New elite specializations. We knew they were coming back because we had that countdown for the last 2 weeks showing the elite specialization icons and then the confirmation on the previous post. So let's see what they are. New elite specializations. Elite specializations are back. Influences from members of the Tyrian Alliance bring new ways to play each of our 9 professions. In Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, you will experience new trade lines, profession mechanics, and healing, utility, and elite skills, adding many new ways to play your character. Okay, these new trade lines, profession mechanics, and healing, and utility, and elite skills, That was to be expected to the new elite specializations. Come on, there is no point to announce this. Maybe for a new player, but a new player won't know what is a trade line. Profession mechanics, maybe. And healing and utility and elite skills? I don't know if a new player will be excited about this, when they have plenty of other skills to discover. So, let's continue reading. From August 20th to 27th, we are holding an this is next month. Okay, we're holding an in-game preview week for you to beta test all of the elite specializations. When that preview arrives, we will ask you for your feedback to help us take each elite specialization through the polish phase and into launch. All players with a Guild Wars 2 account in good standing might participate in the preview. We will be back next week to kick off a series of vlogs and live streams to talk about the elite specializations in great detail. Stay tuned! So they are not telling us what they are. This is obviously Mesmer is the bard thing that we saw, symbol. But come on, you were showing us, teasing us for 2 weeks about the elite specializations, and on launch, and on the announcement, you don't say anything else? Marketing team, you need to work a little bit on how to manage expectations for your player base. It's not severe, but it's not good marketing. Let's continue. Skimmer Mastery. Oh, Skimmer. In Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, the Skimmer mount will be featured with a new and updated mechanics. Hover, dive, and soar faster than ever before, as you explore the dangerous and beautiful environments of Castora. So, Skimmer, it was on the launch trailer? There was a mount, I remember? Yeah, around here.
Finding the future requires...
So, I suppose this is the Skimmer and it's shooting. Not a fan of the combat mounts, to be honest. I like that you can mount in combat. Okay, raids and combat. In 2026, raids and strikes will be unified under the same structure, improving access for new players and streamlining rewards. We are investing in systems that help facilitate group content, which we will talk more in the future. 2 new raid encounters, including challenge modes and legendary mode, will be added in the major updates to Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity next year. In addition, a new conversions and a fractal with challenge mode will also release in the final expansion update next year, giving players a lot of obstacles to tackle and overcome. Okay, 2 new raids, or strike, because they are unified. I don't know. What do you think? They will take, I suppose they will be more like strikes, single bosses, but who knows, including challenge modes. Okay, they will have, and a legendary mode. Oh, challenge modes and a legendary mode? This is singular, because there will be only a legendary mode for one of them. We will see. Legendary treasure. Over the course of the expansion and its subsequent content updates, players can purchase 6 new legendary items. 6! That's quite a lot. 3 new weapons, a ring, an accessory, and the long requested Aqua Breather. Yes! Purple in every hole. Finally! Finally an Aqua Breather. The most useless legendary, but the most requested for people that has full legendary. Not me, I am still working for some of them, but I'm quite good on legendaries. A new homestead, of course, they had to continue the new homestead. Players who own both Chancery Wilds and Visions of Eternity will get to unlock a whole new homestead map. You will also be able to save your decoration layout and freely swap between Chancery and Castor maps with the new layers feature. We will share more information about the new homestead and layouts in the coming months. Okay, you require the 2 expansions to get the new homestead. Fair enough. I suppose you can critique that if you buy Visions of Eternity, you should have access to the homestead for Visions of Eternity. But usually in this case of games, you end up buying all the expansions anyways. I'm not sure about consumer protection in this case. I would say that giving the homestead is the better option. If you only have Visions of Eternity, they give you the Visions of Eternity homestead map. If you own both, then you have both. But they will share more news about the homestead and layouts in the upcoming months. Maybe they change opinion about this or not, but we'll have to wait. Other rewards. The Wizard's Ball. This is not an update for the expansion. This is something that everyone will enjoy. This should not be in the new expansion announcement. New relics, yes, okay. New relics will bring players more options for their builds and combat capabilities. And new armor, weapons, recipes, emotes, and more. Okay, new relics, but no more information. This paragraph, it doesn't say anything. The new relics, they were to be expected, to be honest. And obviously you will have new armor and weapon and recipes skin. Recipes? What recipes? About what? I hope it's not for the homestead, because to be honest, I don't engage too much in the homestead content. Emotes? For the role players, maybe. Pre-purchase bonuses available now. Okay, and you can pre-purchase now. As I said, I don't recommend pre-purchasing if you know you're gonna play this game. Just you can pre-purchase it. If you're not sure, wait for reviews and then buy it after launch, but not before. And if you are going to buy the game now or even afterwards, consider using the referral links of some content creators. I don't have any link, but maybe Teapot, Wooden Potatoes, Laranity, Maclog, you know, the usual ones. You can go to their channels and use their referral link. Fashion forward. We have one final feature that will launch in one of the major updates of Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity next year, and will be available to all players regardless of expansion ownership. Fashion templates. Fashion templates. Oh no. I'm seeing it. Like equipment templates and build templates again. Monetized. I'm not happy. Let's continue. Fashion templates function similarly to build and equipment templates. Oh no. Allowing players to save a template of the aesthetic features for their armor, back item, outfit, and dice. We will share more information. Always we will share. This is the announcement. Give a little more. This more. You cannot say we will share more information all the time. And you can read more details about the full contents of Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity on the product page. Okay, let's check it out. This post was amended on July. So there was some information that was different. I wonder what it was. But for the looks of it, it's the same as equipment templates and build templates. They had to put money in the middle. At the end we have some screenshots about the... I forgot the name. Skimmer. This looks... oh yeah, this is the ranger. We have the Phoenix pet. I main rangers in almost all games, even in Guild Wars 1. I don't know. For me it doesn't look too good. This. We have birds, lots of them. The pet's still working, There were some people saying that maybe the new elite specialization gets rid of the bed. It's still here. It wouldn't make sense to get rid of the bed because the identity of Guild Wars 2 Ranger is just having a bed as a mechanic. And many things rely on having a bed. Many traits. There are some skills that also rely on having a bed. It's just too much to modify just to get rid of a bed. And where is the bow? This is the bow? This is where I need to see it in movement in a video. Inquest? Oh, we have these cannons. I think they've been... It's the usual Inquest cannon, right? And this tree, as I was saying before, too much saturation. It can also be seen here, but it's night. You can say that this red is just to enhance the contrast of being light and in darkness. Still, you can see too much contrast for my taste. But here, too green, too red. Sky is beautiful though. More Inquest. This is a clear example of, I was saying, I know it's a game and it's fantasy and blah blah blah, but with these colors and so much contrast, it looks like plastic. Everything pops up too much, like this Asura. Why? It looks like it's been imposed over the image. And what is this? An arc? Of some kind? This is not an Asura gate, for sure. Right? It doesn't look to have any kind of technology associated with it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Urian architecture. A little bit. Just because they had too many arcs and circles. Maybe they were Orions? The original inhabitants of the island were Orions? Or related to the gods? Are the gods coming back? We know that we have some Lisa? Yeah, we have some penning story about Lisa and giving the mirror to Balthazar. Maybe. But they said the Inquest came here. So I suppose at the beginning the main focus will be the Inquest. And maybe it's related to the gods or something, an artifact, maybe. And then that's how we link it with the gods. Who knows? Oh, the trees, yeah. This is, I suppose, ley line energy inside the living things. But only the trees, right? The animals didn't have any ley line stuff on them. And this looks a little bit ugly, to be honest. This looks like the homestead. This will be the new homestead for this. Oh, but with a ley line? 2 ley lines? 3? 4? Maybe it's the homestead? I don't know. Looks homesteady to me. And this was in the trailer? Maybe. Loading. Or that was the last one? That was the last one. Okay. No, not overly excited. I mean, we have a new location, but besides that, what information we have? That we'll have new elite specializations. We have to wait to next week to know more about them. Skimmer. It definitely needs a rework. That's for sure. If they want to make it useful right now. And then, right, so this crap, it was in the trailer. This is like Titan body type, right? Yeah. Good use of assets. MarineNet, good use. And we see the Necromancer from the trailer and a thief, maybe? Double pistol? This is what I was looking for. Intel i3. Yeah, they are still going for the let's run it into a potato. If it works there, it's okay. That's why the colors. As I was saying, my theory of the overuse of saturation and contrast is just to pretend that the graphics are better than they are. Just to be able to run the game inside potatoes or toaster. But hey, not everybody has the money to buy a new laptop or PC to play. Fair enough. So, no, this is really bad. You cannot make a countdown for 2 weeks and don't say anything else. This countdown. Ooh. We will read afterwards. So, 1 day, 3 days. We're going backwards. 5 days, 6. So they showcase all the lead specializations, icons, and then they posted this before the announcement to make a bingo. And now they don't say anything. Not good. But here we have a new post. Mesmer with the loot, we know it from the trailer and everybody knew it beforehand. The cars with the thief, it was highly speculated that this was the case. An elementalist with the fox thing here. Yeah, many people were thinking that this was or Ellie or Ranger. But it ended up being with Ellie, so Ranger's probably the bow. More bow for Rangers? It's okay. We will see. Did you call it Mesmer? Troubadour? Oh, Troubadour. Oui, sont français. Oh là là. Les mentalistes, les évocateurs. Evoker. Evoker? Like summoner? Maybe? Because we had we saw in the trailer like fox, firefox. So elementalist, evoker, and thief, antiquary. Antiquary. What's that? No, you go for the Indiana Jones image in the trailer, imagery, this aesthetic, and you call it antiquary? You have to go for archaeologist. Antiquary. What the fuck has? Why cards for an antiquary? This is gambler. Everybody thought that this was something about gambling. Antiquary? Oh no. Who put these names? I can accept Troubadour. Too French for my taste, but it's okay. Elementalist Evoker? That can be a nice name. Depends on the elite specialization and how it plays, but it's good enough for a name. An antiquary? Come on. So elite specs were revealed in the announcement trailer of Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity. Starting next week, dive into 3 new specs weekly, with news on Wednesdays and live streams on Fridays at noon PT. Okay, this is quite good. 3 new specs weekly on Wednesdays. So we have 3 weeks to talk about this, and a live stream on Friday. I suppose they will showcase the skills and traits of the elite specs announced that week. Yeah, good job everyone. You have plenty of time, 3 months until October. Just space them out, just to keep the hype high there. But I think it should have been better. At least the names. Names for each elite specialization. You cannot this for 2 weeks, the icons of the latest specializations, and in the announcement they don't say anything about them. That's not good. At least the names and maybe colors for each of the icons. That would have been better. And then you can space them every 3 weeks. During 3 weeks, you just showcase them at your own pace, but names and colors from the beginning. Or the other option is make a countdown without the specialization icons. Just showcase new concept art, screenshots maybe. I suppose that was it. I hope you are eager to play the new expansion, and let's see. This is Visions of Eternity. See you in game. Bye.